friends, welcome or welcome back to the Blue Butterfly Tarot. Today we're looking into their honest feelings for you, and I've got two piles for you. This is pile number one, this is pile number two. Pile number one is the Butterfly Wisdom Tarot, and pile number two is the First Aid for Broken Hearts Tarot. Take your time, see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to. I do want to say this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If one pile's messages don't resonate, then choose the other. If both piles' messages don't resonate, then it just means that maybe there aren't any messages for you in this video today. But I do hope that at least one of the piles' messages do resonate. Please be careful of scammers. I would never reach out to you asking you to follow or subscribe or book a private reading. So just please be a little bit careful about that. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. I'm going to give you a few seconds now to see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to, and then I shall begin. Hi pile one, for those of you who chose the Butterfly Wisdom Tarot, this is going to be your reading, alright? Before we get into the reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies, so close your eyes. Think of your person. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Alrighty, pile one. The person's honest feelings for you, towards this connection, or even about themselves. Let's take a look. Okay, so we have the Moon, we have the Ace of Swords, we have the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Cups, Justice, Knight of Wands, Six of Wands. Okay, I also have your Oracle cards. I'm gonna get into that. I'm running from one commitment to another. There's barely any time left for myself. We have Intense. We'll always keep learning. We have Sacred, Criticism, and we have 2929 with Renewal. There's definitely some kind of pause energy between the two of you. It doesn't have to be no contact or separation, but I think that things have been a little bit up in the air between the two of you. Maybe you haven't been able to spend time with your person. Maybe your person has been really, really busy with other aspects of their life. Maybe both of you are really trying to spend time with each other, try to give each other some energy, but it's just not happening. I do see a lot of misses in terms of like maybe plans that you both made and then something happened and then they fell through, or it could just be that both of you are doing your best to be with each other, but there's just a lot of distraction. There's just a lot of other things that are calling your attention at this point in time. It could be on your person's end, but it could also be on your end. Like I'm seeing that maybe both of you have been kind of being pulled in different directions at this point in time. There are feelings. Pile one, I think that this person does miss you. They do miss your energy. If you're thinking that, this person has been busy and they haven't been thinking about you, no, the thing is they have. They've been struggling with my words because I think that this person can't express how much they miss you and they miss your energy, all right? And I think that they think a lot about the times that both of you spent, and they keep wondering if this is going to end anytime soon. Like I said, I think that the moment one wraps up kind of is like the next thing starts coming up and your person has to focus their attention onto that, and you could be feeling the same about your life as well. It's kind of like the way that I'm seeing it is both of you are kind of moving your hands towards each other, like on opposite direction, and then again you're called away, and then again you try to come forward, and then again you're called away, and it seems to be out of your control. I don't think that either of you are intentionally moving away from the other. So if that was on your mind, whether your person has been intentionally taking a step back, no, this is actually very, very unintentional, and it's just been that complicated on your person's end, like one after the other, and it feels like they just can't have time to breathe at this point in time. What I am seeing is that your person does want to come forward. They do want to tell you that they miss you and they do want to be with you. And they hope that there are opportunities for both of you to spend time together, to be with each other. They understand that right now things are not balanced between the two of you. They also understand that you might be upset. But I think that this is happening on both ends. So it's kind of like they might, every time they're free, you're not free. Every time you're free, they're not free. And there's like all of these near misses that might be causing a lot of, I guess, frustration between the two of you. So I will say that maybe both of you, are struggling to come onto the same page with respect to spending time with each other, engaging with each other, just being in each other's energy. And I would not be surprised if it is external problems. It doesn't seem to be between the two of you. With always keep learning over here, I feel that both of you are going through life lessons in other aspects of your life to help you grow as a person. So it might not be the time for both of you to engage in this connection right now, but that doesn't mean that, you should be disheartened by this, pile one. It's just that right now your focus is meant to be on other aspects of your life. So is your person. And it looks like once both of you have taken the time to grow and evolve and learn the lessons that you're meant to with respect to this phase, it looks like both of you will have time for each other. And this connection will be there. All right. Pile one, if that was a worry on your mind, no, with Sacred coming out, this connection is definitely going to be there. With Renewal coming out as well, things are going to lighten between the two of you. Both of you will be able to spend time with each other. You will be able to shift your focus back to each other. It's just that right now, both of you are going through a phase where there's a little bit of an up-leveling going on. And so you might not be able to spend that much time with each other, but that's going to change once you kind of grow with respect to the lessons that you're meant to learn. With Six of Wands coming out, I would not be surprised if whatever it is that both of you have been engaged with other than this connection, it's actually helping you both build some kind of a solid beginning for the two of you, or it is contributing in some way to the long-term stability of the two of you. Like for example, maybe one or both of you are finishing up your studies and you have your exams going on, all right? And after you pass the exam, you're going to get a good job. Maybe both of you will have enough money to move in together, or maybe your person is looking for a job somewhere near your place of stay so that both of you can, spend more time with each other. That there could be long distance also going on. I am seeing that. So it's kind of like maybe both of you are being called to shift your focus on other aspects of your life because they need building up too, so that both of you can have that long-term stability for each other. But otherwise, things seem to be going really well in your connection. Pile one, this person has a lot of love for you. They want to spend time with you. They miss you. They want to be with you. It's just that right now, they're just not getting time. You're not getting time. And that does make them feel sad. I think that they often do look at the moon and just like kind of sigh or, kind of miss you. I am feeling that yearning energy, that longing. But at the same time, I think that whatever both of you are going through this phase, it's just a little bit too intense for you to focus towards each other. So it's just kind of like you will have to go your separate ways for a little while being connected to each other so that both of you can come back stronger with the Six of Wands energy, so that both of you can come back in more stable versions of yourself so that there can be long-term success for the connection. Overall, I think that this person does miss you. They do want to be with you. So I feel like saying that. I think this is the third time that I'm saying that in your reading, part one. And I feel like your person might be worried or stressed that you might be taking it wrongly, or you might be thinking that they're not thinking about you, or that, they don't care, or they've just been so involved that they haven't been missing you. But no, that's very, very far from the truth. Part one, this person, I feel like they want to constantly keep telling me, just keep telling them that I am coming and I am missing them, and this is temporary at this point in time. So I know that both of you don't like what's going on with this approval coming out. I feel it. I think that both of you don't like what's happening, but at the same time, it looks like it is just a phase, and it looks like there's a deeper purpose, there's a higher purpose to the phase that you're going through. It's meant to help everything else in your connection come together for the future, all right? So it's just a phase that both of you are going through, and both of you are learning, you're growing. Once you've learned the lessons, but always keep learning, it's going to, it's going to get back to the way that it was, right? It's just that detour a little bit so that both of you learn a few things that you're meant to for long-term success, right? Let's see any message or advice that wants to come through for you. 9 of Discs. Yes, don't worry about it, all right? Whatever it is that's happening right now, it is all to help both of you build something solid for the future with the 9 of Pentacles coming out. And it is to help to secure the long-term success. It is to help build stability in your connection. It might not make sense right now, Pal 1, that is the message that's coming through. It might not make sense right now, but it will in the future, all right? So just trust that there is a purpose to the chaos and the confusion that both of you are going through in your connection right now. Trust that whatever near misses there are right now with both of you spending time, there's a purpose to that. Whatever commitments that are coming up one after the other at this point, there's a higher purpose to it. Both of you are creating something beautiful. Might not be together at this point in time, but it is all going to come together. That's the message that's coming through, all right? Pal 1, this is where I will leave you for today. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you're looking for. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below, but if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and positive energy, whether it's with a like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips to send me, watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. Pal 1, take care. Trust your intuition. You always have free will. Catch you in my next one. Bye-bye. Hi Pal 2, for those of you who chose the First Aid for Broken Hearts Tarot, this is going to be your reading, alright? Before we get into the reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes, think of your person, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Alrighty Pal 2. What are your person's honest feelings? Okay, let's see what we have here. The Star, Queen of Wands, 10 of Wands, the Tower, Ace of Wands, the Sun, a little bit all over the place I'm feeling, Princess of Swords. Okay. I also have your Oracle card, so we're going to get into that as well. We have 8383 with creativity, we have betrayal, we have healing, take time for reflection, intertwined. When I'm with you, I feel like I have the strength of the 10,000 hearts. Beautiful. Okay, let's see what's going on, all right? All right, first off, a lot of healing going on with your person. I don't think that you are in contact with this person. I would not be surprised if this person pushed away this connection. Pal 2, the energy coming through is your person did not want to admit to themselves how deeply they felt about this connection and about you. And I think that they betrayed themselves by pushing away this connection. There's a lot of heavy energy coming through. I'm taking deep breaths because it's very, very heavy. I think that initially when this person started pushing this connection away, they didn't see how it was affecting them, so they continued to keep doing it, thinking that everything was normal. But what was happening behind the scenes, and actually, frankly, within them, was the more that they pushed this connection away, the more that they started to feel heavy within themselves because they were betraying what their inner self, or I guess I would say their higher self, was calling them towards, right? And the more that this burden became, the more it started to show in their external reality. With the Tower coming out after the 10 of Wands, I feel like there was an external breakdown of this person's life, and I do feel in a way your person manifested it. When they were betraying themselves, when they were not being honest with themselves, they were kind of stepping into very, very big misalignment. And because the gap of the misalignment became so much, the universe had no choice but to step in and break down every single aspect of this person's life that was no longer aligned to their soul's truth, so that your person can step into alignment. Of sorts, your person is going through a new beginning in their life and within themselves as well. I think that there's a new version of them that's starting to step up. For, I guess, the rest of the world, it will be a new version of them, but they will know that this is actually a version of themselves that they had suppressed all along. So to everyone, and possibly to you as well, it could be a new version of this person, but they know that it is actually just a part of themselves, or a version of themselves that they were too afraid to show to the rest of the world, or they had suppressed because of shame, of guilt, or even of conditioning as well. So I will say that your person is stepping into lighter energies with the sun coming out, but it is going to take time. This is not fast-moving energy at all. Your person has to accept the new version of themselves, or I guess the more aligned version of themselves that they had repressed. They have to start feeling comfortable in that version of themselves. They have to start, I guess, putting that version of themselves out, right? And feeling stable, feeling secure. And more importantly, I think that the more your person aligns with this version of themselves, the more their external reality starts aligning to that. It starts feeling more peaceful to them, more aligned, more, I guess I would say, things will start flowing for your person. And only then will your person start feeling secure in that new version of themselves. So it's kind of like they're testing this version of themselves. So it's going to take some time for them to fully trust that this version of themselves is actually the most aligned, and it's not going to hurt them, or it's not going to bring them more pain because they trust that version. It's a little bit of a chicken and egg situation, but your person is going to get there. It is not fast moving, but that clarity will step in the more your person aligns with who they truly are on the inside. All right. Right now, the burden has been like, because of the tower moment that's happened in your person's life, like the breakdown of what is not serving them, there's relief, even though there's pain. I feel relief. And slowly your person is feeling that burden kind of being let go. So as they start stepping into this aligned version of themselves, there's first curiosity, like, okay, well, can I actually be this version of myself? Is it okay? Does it feel good to me? And the more your person gets confirmation externally, because they are aligned, right? They will get confirmation externally. The more your person gets confirmation externally that this is working for them, something feels good, something feels aligned, something feels peaceful, the more they will become more confident, I guess I would say, to step into that version of themselves. But right now, a lot of healing going on, a lot of time for reflection. As your person steps into this aligned version of themselves, I think that there are flashbacks happening of, when they were not in alignment, when they acted out of maybe ego or suppression of this aligned version of themselves. So that by itself, I think that there is a process of self-forgiveness that your person has to go through, because until and unless they forgive themselves, they can't really use that to create anything, right? There has to be the first self-forgiveness before your person can use this aligned version of themselves to manifest, to create a new reality for themselves. So that is where your person is at. It's a little bit up in the air, but I feel it is connected to your connection, because I feel that by letting go of you, by letting go of your connection, by kind of denying themselves of this connection, of the truth that they felt about you all along, I think that's what kickstarted everything. That was the breaking point for your person, where up until that point, even if they had suppressed their desires, their inner desires, their true desires, I guess I would say, and I guess I would also say, up until that point, regardless of the misalignment, the burden wasn't so much that they couldn't handle it, but losing you, walking away from this connection, that was kind of the last straw that broke the camel's back. That's also the energy that's coming through very, very strongly. And I would not be surprised if that's also the moment the universe decided to step in. But I mean, take it as you will. You know, you can say that the universe stepped in, but for some of you, I feel like because of the burden that was growing within your person and the massive misalignment, they just ended up manifesting a complete breakdown of what was not serving them, right? But the truth is, when they're with you, they have the strength of 10,000 hearts. And without you, it's been very, very difficult for your person. It's been very, very burdensome, but they're slowly getting out of that energy. They're slowly aligning with who they truly are, what they truly want, and they're slowly going to start working to that. But this is going to take time, Palteo. Let me get you one message. Yeah, things will move forward. Don't worry about it, all right? The Chariot, things will move forward, and with leave the past behind, I think that your person is letting go of a version of themselves that no longer serves them, that no longer, as an extension of that, serves you and this connection. And don't worry, things will move forward, all right? I see the butterfly over here just coming to my attention. So it's really a massive transformation that your person's going through, but at the same time, they're coming towards you. They're coming towards this connection. All right? I felt like telling you that the healing journey that your person is going through, I feel like you're the one giving them the strength. The fact that they're coming towards you, and I would not be surprised if, you know, you are a healer, Palto, because that energy is coming through very strongly to me. So you might actually be sending healing energy to your person. You might actually be spiritually protecting them. Would not be surprised. But it feels like the strength that your person's talking about is the strength that they need for their healing journey. And I feel it's coming from you. And I also feel just thinking about a future version of themselves where they're completely aligned to their truth, which means being with you, being with this connection. You know, accepting this connection, the power of this connection, I think that also by itself is giving a lot of strength to your person. All right? Palteo, this is where I will leave you for today. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you were looking for. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and positive energy, whether it's with a like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips that I send in watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. Palteo, take care, trust your intuition. You always have free will. Catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.